Bonjour. Just kidding, I'm feeling fancy in my office. Fancy pants here. This is my office. My name's Cathy Cray. Remember me? You're subscribed. Today we're here to talk about you want to buy a house. Cool. Here are 5. That took a long time, but I felt like the effect was necessary. 5 steps to get financially ready to buy your first, second, third, fourth, whatever, home. All right? Step 1, call me. No, call me for real though. I will refer you to amazing lenders here locally in Raleigh, North Carolina that also like to educate my clients that I refer to them on the home buying process on the financial side. I'm your realtor. I am not your lender. I don't have all the programs to put all your financial numbers into and figure out what you can qualify for. But step 1 is calling me to get a lender's number and then reaching out to them. It is so important to have a great lender in your back pocket, on your side, on your time, fighting the good fight for you as well. Everyone these days, especially millennials, are, like, oh, I've been pre-qualified online already. And I'm like, cool, that's great. But also talk to my lender because they're local. They know the actual market that you're gonna be shopping in. And it is so much easier to have a local lender to help put out those fires when we are actually looking to buy, putting in offers and under contract and a week away from the closing table. So that's step 1. Step 1 is always call me. I'm your girl. I will point you in the right direction. Step 2. You have an iPhone? Do you have an Android? What do you have? I don't know. But maybe download this app called Credit Karma. Not sponsored, but it's the app I have and I love it. I actually didn't download it until a year and a half ago, maybe, before I bought this house. My friend told me about it and I was like, I don't know. I'm scared of those credit apps, but it's actually pretty cool. It sends me notifications. I can check my credit at any time without it affecting my credit score. Kind of gives you a good idea of where you stand. Everyone thinks that they have to have perfect credit, excellent credit to buy a house. You don't. The credit app, even if you don't choose Credit Karma, that's fine. It gives you an idea of what your credit score is. It's not always exact, but it's close. And then working with that lender that I referred you to will help you figure out a plan if you don't have great credit on how to improve your credit to help with the home buying process. Step 3. This is also on one of my lists that I prepare for you and I give to you when we meet. Do not, let me say it one more time. Do not get a new job, okay? Stay at your job. Why? Because lenders want to see consistency of paychecks, consistency of that paycheck getting deposited into your bank account. When you switch jobs, it can get a little dicey and it can throw off that consistent paycheck that you've been getting for years or whatever. If you're itching for that new job and you have this great offer or whatever, just make sure before you accept it, before you do anything drastic, call me. Again, always call me. And then call the lender because we will guide you and tell you what to do in this crazy scenario of possibly getting a new job. But it's really important just to keep the same job. Just make it easy for us, You scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. You know what I'm saying? No, but for real, make it easy for me. Step 4. Do you have credit card debt? Do you have student loan payments? Do you have a car payment? I have some of those things, but not all of those things. One important thing to do when you're starting to think about buying is paying down some of your debt. Now, before you go off and paying down wild debt, this is why it's so important to do step 1 is to call me and to talk to your lender because your lender will guide you. They'll suggest which ones to pay down first because the way you get pre-qualified in buying a house is they're not just looking at how much you make, they're also looking at the debts you have. So debts include student loans, credit card debt, car payments, anything that you're making a monthly payment on and paying down a balance of some sort. So don't just go all willy-nilly paying your credit card extra, your car payment or stuff. While that helps, that's great. You wanna make a good plan with your lender. And remember that was step 1. You called me and I referred you to that lender. And that's where you're gonna come up with this great plan. Step 5 is gather a bunch of documents, all your previous tax statements, some bank statements, some paychecks, because you're gonna need all these to give to the lender when you get under contract. And it's just gonna save you some time It's gonna keep that headache at bay if you put all those financial documents in a folder and have them RTG, ready to go when you get under contract. You feel me? Right? I'm just here, I'm just trying to make this process as easy for you guys, because if it's easy for you, you're gonna enjoy it, and then you're gonna wanna do it again in like 4 to 5 years, okay? That's what I'm here for. I'm here for that repeat client, that lifelong journey, that forever friend, and that forever grateful, okay? All right, guys, I love you. Get your finances in order, because they need to be a little bit to buy a house. And then make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and make sure you comment on what you're planning on doing next. That comment better be calling you Cathy, okay? All right, guys, you have a wonderful day. I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.